I be that young rapping dude, might just trap with you. Coming with the thunder, baby, might just snap it through. I roll out in the morning light with that Harley bike, all black. I'm the party type, and it's on tonight. I just stepped in no weapons, but my outfit might take the soul. See my presence impressive, got strippers slipping off the poles. I just whip, then I swerve, and wish you would. I'm Timmy Turner, turned her to a carnivore. Now she treat me like a burger. I don't know their names, but they all wanna ride. All this energy around me, I feel so alive. This must be the vibe. This must be.
Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here. In today's video we are gonna play Fiora once again. This first gameplay, it's gonna be two gameplays. This first gameplay is literally one day before patch 2.6a, before the nerf. But you will see from the playstyle in the early game, I actually didn't even have to use the second ability at all. So even on the new patch, the second ability really doesn't matter too much, but the gameplay here is pretty cool, so I wanted to include this one first. And then the second gameplay is on the new patch, where I will show you that the nerf of the second ability literally doesn't matter for Fiora. Since you barely use the second ability in the early game, and it's literally just to block one key ability when you try to trade. And otherwise, you literally never use it in the laning phase. Otherwise, some people might use it for poking or something, or trying to slow people down. But you really don't use it. And as you guys can see, this like Challenger, Master, 3 diamonds. I mean, as a Challenger, a lot of times you will match with 4 diamonds. So, do you call it the Challenger Elo lobby or not? Up to you. But yeah, this is on my Smurf, aka my main account. Because my Smurf is 500 LP and this is my main account, on the way to 200 LP or something right now. I mean, by the time I'm spectating it's like 200, but this gameplay is, I don't know, Master something, probably 80 LP or something, I don't know. But yeah, I will show you in general how you guys want to play Fiora in the lane. And with that playstyle, you literally don't even need to use the second ability unless you want to block a key ability. In this case, Aurelia is the third ability. For Renekton, the second ability. For Riven, it's the knock up usually, etc. But yeah, they nerfed the cooldown of the second ability by a lot. But it's like one of those spells that you only use in key situations. Otherwise, you would just waste it, and you just play around. I didn't even hit the vital there. Oh my god. Got level 2. It's going in. Boom. I didn't even hit the vital there. It's bad, man. But yeah, I'm trying to zone him, trying to play aggressive. But yeah, he goes in for the last hit, but he's just gonna end up dying here. Like, he played very greedy though. And we just secure free first blood. He had to take the plant already. I'm just gonna shove in right here. Like, obviously you always want to aim for the vital, but in some cases, if you just hit the first ability for free, with the grasp, you will still do a lot of damage, and the cooldown is very low whenever you hit someone. So almost 1.5k. I think I might stay or take the plant here. Ooh, Scuttle. I take the Scuttle. I will have enough for Phage and Sheen, and then I'm gonna reset. And I think the Aurelia is gonna shove the wave back in. So by the time I'm gonna be back, it should be equal. Or he's gonna, like, the wave should reset. What am I writing? Trusting diamonds to follow better. Yeah, I don't think you should invade in ranked unless you're like high elo, because usually the bot lane never responds whatever you wanna do. Scuttle, they won't come. Blue buff, they won't come. Like, even if I had a game recently, I was level 5, I stole the blue buff, and the enemy jungler was level 3, and my teammates just didn't come, and everyone else just collapsed on me. I was like, oh god, no. Like, obviously you have to think about the lane prio, I told you, jungle lane prio guides. Obviously you have to think about that. But usually people just still don't come. Like even if they have prio or should have prio in the matchup, they still don't come. So it's like whatever. But yeah, there was no way he could fight me though. He wasted his third ability too early on. I have Page and Sheen. I have ultimate, so basically no way he could fight. And so far, you saw I used the second ability one time, and I didn't use it in time even. Like I got stunned before I used the second ability, so boomer. And the second gameplay is gonna be Fiora against Jayce, which is gonna be very interesting. Because Jayce, in my opinion, is like one of the most broken Baron laners right now. And especially against the Fiora, I would say it's in his favor when you play it perfectly. Like a good Jayce is so hard to play against. And I'm gonna upload 2 or 3 Jayce gameplays because he's literally one of the best champions in the mid lane, in the top lane, in the jungle. He is just so fucking strong. I shoved the wave, I have Trinity, so I'm just gonna join the team fight. Because when you have a lead as a side laner, you should also try to snowball the other side of the map to help out your teammates and deny the opponent, put them behind. So don't only snowball one lane, try to snowball as many lanes as possible. And especially because it's Inferno Dragon, so I'm like, yeah, let's secure the Inferno Dragon. Katarina is smart. She goes and tries to defend my turret while I'm roaming, so that's very nice. Usually no one does that. When you roam and the other one is coming from the base, just defend the wave so you don't lose the turret. But usually people never do this. They just don't do it. They're like, I don't care. But yeah, look at that roam. I'm a top laner with 5 out of 7 kill participation already. 5 out of 7 kill participation. I hit the vital, I get some movement speed. I managed to escape. Seraphine sacrifice herself for me, but at least no shutdown for Yasuo, so that's pretty good. As you guys can see, I won my lane, got 2 kills, and then I snowballed on the other side of the map even. That's how you want to play as a top laner. Not every time, it depends on the champion, but if you have the opportunity, you have the opening, the window to roam, then do it. Like you, even if you're a split pusher, sometimes it's really nice to just help out your teammates. Ooh, oh, I tried to predict the stun and turn on them. Unlucky. And if you guys want to learn how to play Fiora, I've made multiple guides for Fiora. How to play Fiora guides, best pro combos for Fiora, how to split push as Fiora. I've made so many guides, and if you guys don't want to miss them out, check out the playlist I have made for Fiora, which is the pro guides playlist. I have like more than 60 videos within that playlist. So many videos about how to play Fiora, Camille, Baron laners, mid lane, ADCs, everything your heart desires, basically. And usually, I always do guides for new champions as well. Yeah, let's shot the wave and then try to get the turret. Like, we don't have a big wave and already has come. I don't know if we can do this. Ooh, no. Ooh, oh shit, I'm dead. I'm so dead here. Am I dead? Ah, ignite. Yeah, I shouldn't have used flash. I wasted my flash. Oh yeah, for the item build. Trinity, Blade of the Rune King, Stark's Gage, Death Dance, Guardian Angel. Obviously the item order could differ, but those are the core items. And then for the runes, either use Grasp for the early game and laning phase, or Conqueror for better late game scaling. Then I'm using Bruto, you can also use Champion, Carapace and Sweet Tooth. It's going in, let's go. Boom, boom. Hotwell, and... ooh, no, come on. Yeah, he's dead, you dead. You can use Protobell to proc 1 vital if you use it correctly. Also, you can extend the first ability with flash and you can still hit the vital with that one. As a finisher, that's pretty good. Or as a starting tool, you can also use that. But usually I use that combo as a finisher. Like S1 into flash on top of a vital to get that or secure that kill. But yeah, honestly, on Fiora the nerf literally doesn't matter. Like, I think it's gonna make her easier to get punished, especially when you're playing Jayce, for example. Oh no! Oh no! The Yasuo was there. I griefed. I went in too deep, I got hooked by the Thresh, and then the Yasuo chained it very well, like hooked into Yasuo ultimate. So definitely to agree on my part. I think if they really wanted to hurt Fiora, they should have nerfed the first ability and the vitals. That would have hurt Fiora way more than just the second ability. Because usually you don't really use the second ability that often in the early game, and it's just a slight late game nerf. Because you just rely on your vitals. Mainly you rely on your vitals in the early game, and that's the thing that makes her so strong. Just spamming the first ability non-stop over and over. Okay, let's see what we can do in the mid lane. Misfortune kinda aggressive, right there, bam, you get that kill. Okay, we force a flash right there. Ooh, he's low, he dies, Kha'Zix goes in, he gets the reset, he gets the kill onto the Thresh! Not bad. Red buff is up, I'm gonna try to steal the enemy red buff right here, then afterwards I'm gonna put a ward, set up a deep ward, so we can see what the enemies are doing or where they're gonna roam, etc. And now I'm just gonna try to secure the last remaining T1 turret. I can show you my history, by the way. Maybe I'm gonna use it in the intro or something, but I've been spamming both Camille and Fiora on the new patch and even before. And we are popping every game, win streak, MVP, good win rate. Hey, solo queue as well. Let's go. Flex, flex, flex. Oh wow, Darkbreaker, you're flexing so much. Because some people are just like, oh wait a second. Darkbreaker, he never plays solo queue. Even though this account is mainly solo queue. This account is literally mainly solo queue. Like, there are definitely in Diamonds some games where I played duo with Vex. And maybe a handful of games trio, but my win rate in trio is so bad, not gonna lie. We're losing more than we are winning. But yeah, starting Master, right now, almost every game is solo queue. Like, this account is basically, I was pushing from Platinum, and this one is right now 200 LP Grandmaster or something. And since Master, I've been only playing solo queue basically, like 90%. Basically 90%. At least on this account. On the other account, I said it, duo queue abuse on the other account. I was sweating, like I was trying to get rank 1 on that account, so... Everyone is playing 5Q. Okay, let's see. Ooh. And flash, come on, cool, we got that. Everyone is playing 5Q or trio Q, so if you guys want to compete for the leaderboard, you literally have to... You can't do it solo queue at least. Because they play like full challenger lobbies, 5Q, against diamond players, and they go on a 20 win streak. What? That's something you can't do in solo queue. Because you're just coin flipping your teammates. Like, I have games where I have like so many platinums or emeralds, I'm like, that's the coin flip. Like, do you have the better emeralds or not? Like, even if you perform really well, but if you get emeralds, platinums as a grandmaster, it's like questionable. Like, you can never compete against 5Q, challengers against diamonds, where they have like literally more than, they have like a 90% win rate playing 5Q or even better. So that's why you see in the leaderboard right now, there's so many people from 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 LP, 1k LP within 1 week. Within 1 week. Because they just spam 5Q. Otherwise, they would never be this high. Or not that quickly at least. Not that quickly, because it's way too quick. Like in any other season, the 540 I had for rank 1 would have lasted a long time. Like there were only 2 people that could probably compete with their win rate in dual queue. But otherwise, everyone else is just playing 5Q, and it's just really questionable in my opinion that 5Q has the same leaderboard as solo queue, because you can just spam and abuse it. Oh, what's your guys' opinion about 5Q and leaderboard? I think for casual players it's fine, but at least Master Plus should be separated, 5Q and solo queue, because 5Q is just 5 challengers against 5 diamonds. 5 challengers against 5 diamonds. How can they ever compete? Like, it's just free. It's just so free for them. Okay, let's backport, get Guardian Angel. Wow. I took the plan for the 60 gold. Let's go. I would still say, even after the Fiora nerf, she's still S+ tier in Baron lane. Both solo queue, competitive, not maybe S+, but still very good. Like S tier minimum competitive. In solo queue, S+. Like, who are the best champions in the Baron lane right now? Fiora? Jayce? Camille? Renekton? Riven, I would say Riven is still very good. Kayle? Nah, Kayle is like... Kayle got nerfed so hard, she can get punished so easily. It's so easy to punish her. S1 Flash, I'm gonna show it to you guys right here. Total Blood, you can proc the Vital as well. I think we can end right here. Okay, GG. Let's see, victory. What LP did I have? I would say 80 or something. Let's see, oh, okay, 50 now. MVP. Well, 1 challenger, diamond. Let's see what the opponent said. Okay, second game. Fiora against Jayce, new patch 2.6a after the nerf. I think this matchup is actually very, very hard. I played against random on Jayce, and if you just stay in cannon form and abuse the max range of Jayce, it's very hard to compete as a Fiora. Like, I was using Conk. I feel like Grass is better just for the early game improvement. Like, this game I'm running Grass pretty sure. Taking a lot of damage. He took some minion damage right here. But yeah, his wave management is not like random's. Like random is very good at freezing the wave or setting up a freeze. Like this guy is just hitting so many abilities onto the wave and just shoving it that it's very easy for me to just farm up safely like this. He might poke now with the EQ combo. Yep, so I just stay behind the minion. Good poke with him. Actually, very good poke with him there. Okay, we're kinda low. But he's out of mana, so we should be fine. He's out of mana. I just need to be cautious about the EQ combo. From max range, he's gonna hit it into a minion. Now he's out of mana. Let's see what he wants to do here. Like, as a Jayce, you don't really want to rely too much on the hammer form in the early game, and just abuse the fact that you're long range against a champion that isn't long range. And just keep poking with the first ability, which would make my life very hard to last it. Like, whenever I come close, you just use first ability, second ability. And I literally lose the trade every single time I try to last it or something. Like, I come close for last it, he activates auto attacks. Or he just uses auto attacks on me. And if I use my first ability, he can just use S1 second ability onto me. So this matchup is very hard. Like, best case, you just keep poking him onto the vitals. And if he jumps in with the hammer form, you just block it with the second ability. Not like this, because I mess up there. But you really want to block the hammer form first ability, because it does so much damage, it slows you down as well. Okay, he tries to dive me, he uses both summoners. I'm gonna take the plant right here. Getting really low, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna wait here and see what he's gonna do. Maybe he thinks I'm in the base. Does he have a ward here though? He's out of mana, that's why I think I can beat him. Oh, he had a ward in that bush, okay. Oh, he's still here. He is still here, okay. This time, I'm always too slow with the hammer form. Used the ultimate, just wasted it. Ooh, okay. Let's hit the vital, second ability, block him, and now S1 again, and we actually managed to kill him, even though we were so low life. But yeah, honestly, this matchup seems to me very hard. I'm not sure how to play against it. Like, this guy isn't even that good on Jayce yet, in my opinion, and I still struggle a lot, so I need to figure out how to play against that lane. Like, I was talking with Random and he said, you always try, like, if Jayce plays it good, you can't win. And a good Jayce will never just go into hammer form, where you can block it with a second ability, his engage, with a first ability. I think they over-chased there, like I was pinging them to back off. I did ping, but you guys still chased, so what am I supposed to say, bro? We got that kill. Let's go for Wukong as well. Wukong used ultimate. I would try to predict it. I didn't manage to predict it. I tried to predict the ultimate again, so I can stun him. I get that kill. I think I can turn here. Boom, hit the vital. Go in, second ability, block, and I kill him. Let's go. It was pretty good. When I figure out how to play against the Jayce, I will make another video. Because right now, I feel like Jayce is very, very strong, especially in the right hands, when you know how to maximize his damage by playing in cannon form, max range, try to freeze the opponent, try to harass him at max range, and use the hammer form wisely. I feel like this champion is there S+ tier easily. In tournaments right now, he's always first pick. He's so strong. Because he's also flexible. I guess you have to pray that the enemy Jayce is just gonna shove the wave, so you can set up a freeze. But if the Jayce plays it well and the wave is even, or even in his favor, I think you will always struggle. It really depends on how the enemy plays the wave management. So if he just shoves you in, you will just AFK from under turret and you should be fine. But if you get frozen one time by... As a Fiora, it's very easy for you to shove the wave by just last hitting with the first ability, because you always splash with the first ability. So that's an issue on Fiora, especially when you play Grass Fiora and try to poke the opponent. You will always hit the minions as well. And if you do that, you will automatically push the wave slowly into the favor of the opponent. And then the question is, if he just sets up a freeze, what can you do? Every time you come close, he just spams his auto attacks onto you. And if you try to use S1 and try to poke him, he just turns onto you. He just uses S1, auto attack, second ability. And if you're low enough, he just switches into hammer form and harass you even more. And then from there on, he can just EQ, poke you down. Like, he can freeze you and zone you so well. So, Jayce, in my opinion, one of the hardest matchups for Fiora. Actually, probably the hardest matchup right now. What's harder? I think Riven can be... I think Riven is a skill matchup where it's kind of even. Renekton kind of tricky as well, but Jayce seems way harder to play than a Renekton matchup. I would say Jayce is actually the hardest matchup for Fiora right now. Not gonna lie. Maybe not against an average Jayce, but let's say that Jayce is very good, equally skilled as you, and he's good at wave management, zoning you, kiting you, and harassing you at max range. I would say Jayce is hardest matchup for Fiora. Not gonna lie. I struggle against Jayce. If I play against a bad Jayce or average Jayce, it doesn't matter too much. But if I play against a really good Jayce, like random, like the best Baron laner, I just get outclassed. I can't do anything. Maybe next time if I play him, I know better how to play against him. Because I messed up the wave by using my first ability one time into the wave. And he just, every time I come close, he just uses his auto attacks. And he always stays in cannon form. He just stays in cannon form all the time. Max range, if I jump in, I take minion aggro, I shove the wave. He can freeze the wave. Every time I come close to last it, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. And then he just keeps poking me down. And then if I'm low enough, he just goes all in. It's a very hard matchup. I need to play this matchup more often and against good Jayce players. But there are not that many good Jayce Baron lane players yet. But definitely in my opinion, S+, this champion is broken. New Jayce video, if you guys want to. I have 2-3 gameplays. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Fiora gameplay, aka Jayce gameplay, because I was talking about Jayce only. But I think talking about this matchup is pretty interesting for you guys as well to understand how to play against a Jayce. But yeah, basically if Jayce doesn't make any mistakes, just hug the turret and cry. That's my opinion. It is what it is. Like, maybe if you can all in and block his slow, you can win. But in the early game, he would just destroy you, and you should just try to not die and try to last it and try to farm up safely, because you ain't gonna win if you place it good. But yeah, that's it for the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye bye.